Tell us about your first ride.
My first race ride was at Gosford back in 2000, and it was a bit of a blur. I almost fell off the horse when I got legged on. You're wearing your silks for the first time, so it's very slippery. And then I remember sitting in the barriers, and I had these new goggles that the lenses could interchange. You could take them out and in, and as I pulled my goggles down, the lens fell out and fell under the horse. So I was an absolute nervous wreck, and I was just a passenger, and her name was Tornado Lass, and she ran second.
It was a good story. Where did you grow up, and how did you sort of come and get involved in racing?
I grew up on the Central Coast, north of Sydney, up in Terrigal. Left school and did a building apprenticeship. Was too small for that. Was surfing and didn't really have anything to do, and just had friends in the industry that pushed me into being a jockey and just said, you know, go along, you're small enough. So I rocked up to the stables one morning, and as soon as I made contact with the horses themselves, I just fell in love with them. And it was a pretty rough sort of 12 months to learn to ride and handle them, and plenty of falls and, you know, plenty of bruises. But after that first 12 months, and, you know, where I got my confidence and I got riding, I was off and running.
What is it about the thoroughbred that you love particularly? Is there a certain thing that you love about the animal?
Look, they're all just so different. I think it's good too, they can't talk back, so which is nice sometimes. But no, look, there's some that you really get along with. I think it's just like humans, you know, there's some you get along with, there's some that you don't. But it's when you're out there in the race and that last sort of 50 metres when they're battling it out with another horse, that's really where you find out what they're made of. And when you're riding horses consistently that do that, you get to know them, and you know, that's when you build up a real big respect for them.
Get back on track, Victoria. The Spring Racing Carnival. It's time for some real entertainment. Visit springracingcarnival.com.au. You know you want to.